Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're someone on a journey of self-mastery, peace of mind, or maybe just tired of chasing things that never seem to chase you back, this one's for you. Today, we're diving into a story that might just flip the way you see relationships, attraction, and most importantly, yourself. It's the story of Rogers, a man who used to try too hard, care too much, and lose himself in the process. But everything changed the moment he let go and walked the path of Zen and Stoicism. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've ever felt like you were giving too much and still coming up empty. Trust me, this story will hit close to home. Now, let's talk about why the world started loving Rogers after he stopped trying to be loved. He wasn't a bad guy, just overly eager. Every text he sent was a minefield of second guesses. Every date a performance. He'd rehearse lines, overthink responses, and reshape himself to become what he thought women wanted. And yet, nothing ever stuck. Women lost interest, or worse, used his kindness as leverage. They never respected him, even when they admired his efforts. But the truth was simple. Rogers radiated neediness, not strength. He believed love was something you earned through sacrifice. But Zen would later show him love, like a butterfly, escapes the hand that chases. In the quiet spaces of his nights, anxiety lived. Ghostings haunted him. Mixed signals drained him. He was stuck in a cycle of trying too hard and receiving too little, trapped in the hunger for validation. Then came the heartbreak that cracked him open. It wasn't just another rejection. It was the final blow. The woman he had poured everything into walked away like it meant nothing. And in that silence, Rogers didn't rage. He withdrew. Not out of spite, but survival. He disappeared from the world, not to escape it, but to rediscover himself. He dusted off an old book someone once gifted him, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. One line stopped him in his tracks. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. And so, he began his slow return, not to the world, but to himself. He turned inward, first through Stoic journaling, then through quiet Zen meditations. He stopped fighting his emotions and instead started sitting with them. He let his pain breathe, not to analyze it, but to simply watch it, like clouds passing over a still mountain. He detached from outcomes, acted without expectation. For the first time, he lived without performing, and something in him shifted. He stopped trying to get women. He started trying to understand himself. He no longer posted stories for attention. He stopped responding to shallow flirtation. He deleted numbers that led nowhere. He began dressing with intention, not to impress but to respect himself. He spoke slower, more deliberately. He embraced silence, not as awkwardness, but as space for presence. And he said no without guilt. He didn't become cruel. He just became clear. He wasn't playing hard to get. He simply wasn't playing anymore. And the world noticed. The same women who once ghosted him began reaching out. Strangers leaned in closer. Conversations deepened. There was something in his stillness, something rare. He wasn't trying to impress, or seduce, or win. He was just being, calm, rooted, present. He had become the eye of the storm in a world addicted to noise. He had mastered the rarest trait in a chaotic world, detachment with love. Women felt it. His presence wasn't demanding, it was magnetic. He was available but never chasing, warm but never clinging, open but never needing. They didn't fall for a version of him he created to be liked. They were drawn to the quiet power of a man who liked himself. And that's the secret Rogers never meant to discover. When you stop needing the world starts coming to you. Zen teaches, let go of desire, and the world flows to you. Stoicism reminds, don't control outcomes. Master your mind. This isn't a game or a tactic. It's not about manipulating attention. It's about returning to your center. When you stop chasing, when you stop performing, when you finally detach from needing anyone to complete you, you become whole. And in that wholeness, you become profoundly attractive. Not just to others, but to life itself. The day Rogers stopped caring was the day he started living. And the world, once indifferent to him, couldn't stop noticing. And that was the story of Rogers. Not a player, not a pickup artist, just a man who stopped seeking permission to be whole. If the story stirred something in you, if it reminded you that peace is more powerful than performance, then do me a favor. Like this video so it reaches more people who need to hear it. Subscribe if you're walking your own path of self-mastery, stillness, and strength. And drop a comment below. What part of Roger's journey hit home for you the most? Every interaction fuels the mission of this channel, to bring real wisdom to real people through stories that speak to the soul. Thank you for watching. Stay calm, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next one.